That unsupervised children need to remain balanced. Again, any unsupervised children need to remain. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Friday Night Bulldogs. We are in Red Robertson Field in Miami, Oklahoma to watch the Bulldogs take on the Miami War Dogs.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one here. It's a really nice stadium. I know both teams are desperate to get a win here, both losing last week in their first district games. Both schools come in at 1-3. So it's going to be an exciting one. I think they're going to come out and play hard tonight.
Yep. Wagoner, coming off of a tough loss to Fort Gibson on a homecoming night that was ruined in a way, you know?
Yeah, it was. It's a tough Fort Gibson team. These War Dogs, they've struggled a little bit. Their only win coming against Veneta, who is 0-4. So they played some pretty good teams. They played Elkins out of Arkansas, who are 3-1. They played Tulsa Noah, and then they've also played Ulagal last week, losing to them 20-36. They have struggled to throw the ball. But they've been pretty ground dominant, so we'll see how that scenario works out tonight.
Yeah, and Wagoner, a difficult team to run on. Fort Gibson was able to run on us towards the end of last week's game, but it took them a while.
It did, and with that massive offensive line, that's something that's going to wear on you. With their 5-star offensive tackle, obviously that had a lot to factor into that outcome. Let's see, the week before that, we had a win against Bristow, again, another physical offensive line and big offensive line. We won that 21-20, and then 2 weeks prior, losing to Kuwaita in Tahlequah. The district is going to kind of work itself out tonight. So we're sitting at tied for fifth currently, but the top 4 teams are playing each other tonight. So that'll be exciting to keep track of. So Grove is at Cushing, and Ulagal is at Fort Gibson. So all the games tonight have a pretty big effect on the district standings. Remember, the top 4 teams in the district will make the playoffs.
So those are interesting. Looks like Grove, Cushing, Fort Gibson, and Ulagal are all 1-0. So it's all tied for first. And Skytook, Wagoner, and Tutusa are all 1-1.
Yeah, so for the tiebreaker, Amy is your point differential with a cap of 15 points. So if you win for 21, you may get 15 points. If you win for 21, you may get 15 points. If you win for 7, you're going to get negative 7 points. All the games were won by a margin of 15 or over last week. So maybe for your time, you could finish in fifth.
Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Good news for some of you. We did. So I have no idea how well you can hear us. Right, you can hear outside. So let us know after the crowd.
Wagoner is going to be kicking off the correct. Yeah. So the defense is first. I think it's returning to Soto. Bring up his first round for the we've seen him get stops when they need to, and hold the run right in. Big key to watch tonight is the turnover battle. Wagoner has turned the ball over 12 times in the last 2 weeks.
So if they can get out of their way, like you said, if they're in their own way, if they can get out of their way, this is a dangerous team. They just got to get more disciplined and build fast. We talked about how inexperienced they are in the last couple of weeks, but it's time for them to get past those growing pains.
Even last week, it looked ugly. Especially the result. But had they committed in turnovers and big mistakes, then it would have been a completely different game.
Absolutely.
So Butler kicking off to Wyoming Bulldogs.
This is a 13 Kendrick Cook on a return.
Yeah, like I said, they don't throw the ball much. Over the last several games, they've thrown the ball 11 times, 10 times, 11 times, and 29 times. I'm not really sure what happened when they played Tulsa Northern and they called it 29 times, but they've shown that they don't throw the ball 10 times besides that game.
You never really get it with the Tulsa Northern team. Sometimes they play really good, just depends on what
Depends on the moment, yeah. So you see, this is number 7, Blaze Riley back in the quarterback.
He looks for them himself. He does so successfully when he's outside.
Big tackle there by Kate Hollerbeck. I believe the quarterback's going to play, and hopefully a little bit more hesitant to run
in the future.
So Wagoner has won
at least, as far as what I can find, Wagoner's won the last 19 matchups between these two schools, went all the way back to 2006. I don't know if there were any other meetings, but as far as I know, Wagoner's won every single meeting.
Number 5, Donnie Garfield on the run.
And that does give him the first down.
I believe that was Ryan Bakerfield on the tackle on 51 first downs.
It is first and 10.
I didn't see any line from that ball outside. And it is. So it is 5-yard penalty, first and 5. He'll be at where we're going to be? The 42-yard line, it looks like. Yes, so this Miami team is one to follow. The last 3 years, they went 6-5, 6-5, and 8-3. So making the playoffs 3 years in a row. Seem to be struggling here early. Exactly there again on the quarterback. So every time the quarterback is ready, Gabriel is in there meeting. We'll see if that makes him a little more hesitant, or if he's just kind of a tuck and run player that will send the ball around. Here we have 2nd and 3.
Sets up 2nd down and 3. 3 words.
So that's good.
And it doesn't look like they're running through here. They have a pretty tight formation here. It looks like they're going to run to this left side. Straight up the middle. Can't tell who made the initial contact. Yeah, there's about 3 or 4 of them there. So Carson Klinger might have been first in there based off the handshakes after the play.
So it looks like 3rd and 1 on the 46-yard line.
Hey, if you're a Bulldog fan, you really want to get off the field. Let's get off early and don't give up any points during this first drive. It'll be big.
Third down and 1 for your Bulldogs.
I don't expect the pass here. They haven't shown any signs of wanting to do that yet.
He's very good.
number 7, Maze Riding. I'd say he was at the end of that tackle, but a few nice ones came out there.
Yeah, I think Javon Smith is the one who brought him down.
Okay. Also known as Winky, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
He had one of those cool nicknames.
Yeah.
Let's see, they're going to draw the Bulldogs offside, but didn't really go. Well, maybe it did. Looks like it's going to be a false start on the Bulldogs.
False start against the Bulldogs.
For a team that doesn't like to pass the ball, a five-yard penalty is a pretty big deal. Now it's up to the Bulldogs to penalize them for it and not give them a big run like they just gave up. So that'll back the Bulldogs up to the 41-yard line, 1st and 15.
Okay, we're waiting for we got the stream. 134 people in the stream. Thank you guys for showing up. Let us know what part of or where you're watching from.
Well, looks like we're going to have a timeout potentially by the Bulldogs.
It's early.
It is first drive. I'm kind of curious why. Obviously wanting to play it, right? But your run game has been working. And now they're going to pass the ball. So maybe they do. Who knows? So get those to our Bulldogs in that corner. Engineer the players here. Coaching Bulldogs. They're struggling in the past.
Like I said, last 3 years they've been a playoff team. Prior to Miami, he was the head coach over at Afton for 11 years. It's Class A Afton. Over those 11 years, he won 99 games for 11 years.
Wow.
So almost 10 games. 9 games per season, which is pretty solid considering that you have a 10-game schedule. They were the 2017 Class A state champions, and immediately after that, he joined the Bulldogs as their head coach.
Okay.
See, they're in shotgun formation 2 wide. Gonna try. Almost did.
Almost did, but it didn't work. He gets back around the line.
Yeah, then the senior running back, number 6, Gavin Farron, on the run there.
Pick up a 1 on the play. That's second down and 14.
Pick up a 1. So we have 2nd and 14. Quarterback's getting a play from his coach. You don't see that very often anymore, where the quarterback actually goes to the sideline to get the play. It's usually hand signals and coming from a plethora of coaches. You don't see it's just a single head coach. And then the head coach is the offensive coordinator for this team, which we haven't seen yet. It's 2 wide.
That's this.
So first and 10 right out of the 20. Yeah, they're moving the chains. This is the first and goal from the Chills inside the 10-yard line. A few inches.
This is the first time I've seen somebody run Oliver Wagoner right off the bat.
Yeah, and especially with their quarterback. I mean, we've seen some running backs that have been successful. But as I said, not right off the bat. Especially when we're expecting it kind of coming in.
Elijah Lowe's the second half. We really need him on the field as much as possibly can.
Yeah, so the Miami Bulldogs have never won a state championship. I mean, they've been playing since 1919, but have never won a state championship. They do have one runner-up. But they're not playing in 1973, so it's been a while.
Yeah, so 0-0 so far with 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first quarter. This is the first drive of the game. Looks like Miami's trying to punch it in here inside the 10-yard line.
Quarterback keeps to himself. Tries to get around the outside. It's not good.
Yeah, they have to contain the line here. You know, obviously they have to make big play, but almost like they're there to pass the ball. I mean, obviously don't just not really go to receivers. They need to stack the box to make them throw the ball. Yeah, so we are 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal at the 4. If you're a Wagoner fan, but if you're a War Dog fan, you got to be feeling good about yourself here.
So, as I mentioned when we first came in, this is Red Robertson Field. It's a shared stadium by NEO and the Miami War Dogs. It's a cool old stadium.
It is. It is. It's really nice. Really, really nice.
We have a nice stadium in Wagoner with the college system.
These press boxes really nice. A lot of rooms. The suites above us. The window, the press box. It's not a new stadium.
No, it's not. It's actually a WPA project. This was built in 1936. Very good.
Yeah, I guess I didn't put it on there. So this was built in 1936. It's seen renovations since then, obviously, with how nice this is. It's very modern now. But they have kept the WPA bones, which is really cool to preserve history like that.
So the Miami War Dogs are 7, Wagoner Bulldogs 0.
Jonas Smith there with the
Nice return.
to make it all the way up to the 30 before getting tackled by a gang of War Dogs there. Okay, so I'm ready to see what this offense is going to do. Like I said, if they take care of the football, they'll be okay. 12 turnovers in 2 weeks is just hard to overcome, and luckily they got one win out of the last 2.
So the Bulldogs offense will take field for the first time. 5 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first quarter.
Like to throw.
First play. Doesn't find anybody. Decides to keep it himself. Flag down.
Yeah, that is in the backfield, so that might be a holding back there. That's generally what the call is, and I didn't really see anything otherwise that would change that. Yeah, and they're going to accept this. Penalties. We've seen a lot of penalties this season. Yeah.
I think the talent's there.
It is. It's just a lack of experience. Unfortunately, like we said in the pregame, it's time to grow up. If they're wanting to do anything with this season, they have to grow up now.
Yep.
That's a good block.
And touchdown, Wagoner Bulldogs.
Deshaun Jordan with a big block right there at the end. And the defensive back was trying to run from it for about 40 yards, and Deshaun Jordan chased him down and just blew him up. So, yeah, great answer. Obviously the penalty backs you up, and then very next play, you have a 80-yard touchdown run by
Stevie Brown.
Stevie Brown, yeah, sorry, I couldn't think of his last name. Stevie Brown, the brother of the quarterback Keyshawn.
Yep, Brown brothers.
he may not like that. He is the older brother. He may not be, or he may not like being described as Keyshawn's brother. So, and it's up and good by Rhett Butler. So we have a tied ball game, just like that.
Yeah.
The War Dogs took about 8 minutes off the clock,
Yeah.
and then here we are about 30 seconds off the clock before our first touchdown. So defense back on the field. Hopefully that was enough of a breather and enough time for the defensive coaching staff to talk to them and get a game plan figured out. But we'll see.
Yeah. Well, like you're saying, that didn't give the defense much time to rest.
No,
So,
it didn't.
I mean, you'll take them how you can get them, especially after a beautiful run like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't a lot of rest for our defense.
No, it was
especially
not.
because a lot of players run both ways. But
Right. Yeah, I mean, players like Elijah Love. Obviously he was out there. He wasn't doing the running on that play, but I mean, he was out there, and now it's time to turn around and go play defense again.
Yeah.
And they may give him a few plays off to kind of catch his breath.
And in 1985,
Okay, so again, Rhett Butler will be kicking it off for the Bulldogs. They'll be kicking it down the field to the War Dogs. I have a couple of guys back there to receive. Number 13 catches that. It's Kendrick Cook.
again, gets about to the 30-yard line.
For the tackle there was number 22, Hunter Johnson. Pretty solid tackle, pretty uniform. So wrapped him up and drove through him. So refs struggling there to get the ball off the field, kind of bouncing through the hands.
Those are always fun to watch.
They are, yes.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Hands it off. It's number 5 and is stopped immediately.
Yeah,
He got to the 31.
Yeah, probably pick up a 1 there. Yeah, it was Donnet Garfield on the run, another senior. So they do run a slew of running backs back there, plus the quarterback. So that
Makes sense if you're going to run that much.
Yeah, and that +1 run game with the quarterback is kind of hard to deal with. It just adds another blocker and kind of another twist in the offense that you have to adjust for.
He's not just a guy who runs. He's pretty good at it. Looks like.
Yeah.
He's going to pass here, and he's going to decide to run after him. Pretty hard.
By Anthony Harris there with the big tackle. There is a flag in the backfield. Again, that is in the holding location. Looks like the ref is trying to explain to the War Dog what he did.
War Dogs are backing up, so they already know.
Yep, and that looks like it's going to bring up 2nd and about 19.
So we've already seen mistakes on both teams so far.
Yeah, so, the last time they kind of backed up like this on an offensive drive, they got a really big run and ended up getting the first down and then eventually punching it in. So definitely don't want to repeat the same mistake.
See if Wagoner can take advantage of this long yardage to go.
With them backed up, they might elect a pass over the next couple of plays.
Oh, I just had a green.
Yeah. Caden Holiday met him in the backfield, just didn't drag him down. Looks like he will get tackled at the 31. And that was Andrew Rathsack with the tackle there, number 7 for the Bulldogs.
So they almost get back to their original line of scrimmage, but it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 11 from the 29-yard line. Again, score is Miami 7, Wagoner 7. 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter with the clock running. This would be a big stop right here if the Bulldogs could get it.
See, they're going to send the... Oh, yeah, there was some miscommunication there. Quarterback was trying to send his receiver in motion, and the receiver shook his head no.
Looks like they did get the timeout off time, so...
Boy, those are 2 really fast timeouts.
Yeah.
First 2 possessions, you're calling both timeouts. We do have 3:11 left in the first quarter. We are tied 7-7. but you kind of want to hold on to those in case you need a late touchdown or a late field goal right before the half.
Sure.
Yeah, so they're down to one. Wagner still has all three of theirs. This may be the first time this season that we haven't spent a timeout in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, we generally call them early and often, so that'd be something unique for us here. Okay, so both teams will trot back out onto the field. Looks like Miami's going to run the same formation here as they were just lined up in. We'll see who was correct, whether it was the quarterback or the receiver who was supposed to go in motion and who wasn't. Wrong guy.
So he's going to go around the outside. He takes the handoff. Oh, and a great tackle.
Yeah. That was number 6, Zion Corey, with the tackle there on the War Dogs. Yeah, great open field tackle there. He broke his hips down and didn't let him slip by. Caden Holiday putting pressure up there on the backfield. Just has to finish the play.
Yeah. They do get the 4th down, so Miami looks like they're going to punt it here.
Yeah, 4th and 10. Good job, defense. Again, what a response after last possession where they just marched down the field and there's really nothing you could do.
Sean Jordan.
Yep.
So he finds the outside.
Yeah, he's going to get all the way up to the 43, it looks like. Going to get all the way up to Miami's 43. Okay, so great field position for the Bulldogs. Again, take care of the football.
Yeah.
Don't turn it over and waste this. You kind of really want to get points on the board here.
Absolutely.
Whether that's a touchdown or a field goal, but with this great field position, touchdown is preferable. The refs are confused about which ball they want to use, so they'll play pat a cake with it. Okay. Wagner's at 1st and 10. Eshawn in the shotgun formation. 3 wide outs.
Hands it to Stevie. Stevie breaks another few tackles.
Boy, that's another big run right there. Picked up a 7 before getting brought down, and the War Dogs are happy about it. I mean, we'll take 7 all night long. This time 5 wide outs. Maybe a screen pass here.
It is to Deshaun Jordan. He tries to find the corner.
Yep.
He'll get a first down.
He will, yeah, absolutely. He gets under the 29-yard line before getting tackled.
Play.
It was, the Miami defense kind of snuffed it out right there at the very beginning, but just weren't quick enough to take Deshaun Jordan down when they met him there. Okay, the Wagner offense is going fast here.
Both of the Brown brothers in the backfield. Hands off to Stevie up the middle again. And boy, he's picking up at least 7 or 8 yards there.
Yeah, that one there was another 8.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already I think he's at 95 yards on the game. So just like that, obviously the big 80-yard run, but then you pick up at 7, pick up at 8 here. And like I said, the War Dogs are down there cheering that they're tackling him, but within 10 yards, I guess, is what they're cheering about.
Yes, so.
And if you're a Bulldog, I mean, we'll take it.
Second and 2. Hands it off to Stevie, because why not?
Right.
They do stop him.
Okay.
Right around the line of scrimmage, I believe.
Yeah. Fans got the cowbells going for the War Dogs, so 3rd and 2 here. Let's see what you do. I believe you're in field goal range right here. I mean, it would be a tougher one, but you are in field goal range. But like I said, starting with inside your own 50, you really want to punch this thing in.
Hands it off to Stevie Brown.
He gets him at the line of scrimmage. Just no hole for him. It kind of broke down right there. He did pick up 1, looks like. So we're at 4th and 1. And it looks like the offense is going to stay, but we'll see. Yeah, I believe they're going to go for this. He might spend the timeout. Watch them trying to draw them offside if it doesn't work. I wonder if they're going to call a timeout or just let it go to into the first quarter.
Oh, our lineman moved.
Yeah, false start. Back up 5. A little bit 4th and 6 with 13.7 seconds left. in the first quarter. We are tied up 7-7. It makes this a lot harder to get, obviously. After the last 2 runs, you probably don't want to run the football, but maybe we will. It looks like we're going to let it go to the end of the first quarter. Yeah, and that'll do the quarter. Bulldogs 7, Bulldogs 7. Bulldogs do have the ball at the 25-yard line and going in, and it's 4th and 6.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah. Okay, here's a trivia question for the chat. Which Miami alum went on to win the Heisman Trophy at the University of Oklahoma? Which Miami alum went to University of Oklahoma and won the Heisman Trophy? Yeah, so we're going to switch ends of the field here. The Bulldogs will make the long hike. We got some festivities down here on the field. I believe tonight is homecoming for the Bulldogs.
Yes. Assuming they're going to do that at halftime.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of those festivities yet, but we've seen a lot of dresses tonight. So, yeah, I would assume it's going to be homecoming. Okay, Bulldogs will come back out onto the field. Keyshawn in the backfield, so they're going to go for this. Stevie back there with him. So we have 3 wideouts on the top of your screen here. I believe they're going to have to go down the field to get this.
Going to do it.
Oh! Elijah Love was the intended target. Should have slipped through his hands. It might have gotten tipped. The Bulldog defensive back there was cheering pretty well for that. So maybe he did get a hand on it. I'm not really sure. But that is a turnover on downs. The Bulldogs would take over at the 25.
Had he caught that, he would have had the first down.
He would have. Oh, yeah. He was about 5 yards past the first down marker.
Well, like I said, they wanted to put it in there.
Yeah.
Definitely wanted points out of the deal.
Yeah. A 42-yard field goal might have been out of Rhett's range. I think it would have been pretty close, though. Yeah, definitely wanted that first down.
The quarterback keeps it, and it's brought down.
Boy, the chat is on it tonight. Steve Owens.
Oh, wow.
Steve Owens was the Miami War Dog that won the Heisman for the Sooners in 1969. Okay, since you guys are so smart, what NFL team did Steve Owens play for? Yeah. What NFL team did Steve Owens play for? And how many years? Tell me how many years as well. Let's see. The guy handed off again.
Oh, that's a nice tackle.
That was a nice tackle. That was Carson Klinger on the tackle, and a flag comes in behind the play. So, again, that is in the position of holding, but, yep, it's going to be holding. They're asking the Bulldog coaching staff if they want to accept this or not. Boy, I don't know here. Will they accept it and let them replay second down, or are they kind of try to get them to third down and off the field?
I just saw them switch it over to third.
Let's see.
So I think they're going to decline.
They do. They do decline it. Okay. Decline it. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. It was the Detroit Lions. MW Duck is on it tonight. It was the Detroit Lions. And I believe he played there. I'll go ahead and give this to you. I believe he played 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 70 to 74.
All right, so 3rd and 9.
Guys sprinting off the field here. Oh, Bulldogs bring pressure. See if they can get to him. They do.
They do.
I believe that's Caden Holiday again, and he's feeling it.
Yes, he is.
Oh, no, it's Noah Pete. Noah Pete with the sack there. And there was a flag in there, so this might be another holding. I don't believe this will be declined. Get them to 4th down. And it is declined. They're going to get them to 4th down and get off the field here. Great defensive possession right there.
Yeah, that defense sure has stiffened up since that first drive.
It has. I don't know if Miami saw something they liked, and then obviously the coaching staff with a quick adjustment there after just a short offensive possession that ended in 7.
So 10:45 left in the second quarter. We have a tie ball game, 7-7.
They're going to punt this. Sean Jordan is back to receive this. He's just going to get away from it and let it go out of bounds. Looks like it's going to go out at the 36 or 35-yard line. Looks like he's going to keep on backing it up all the way to the 35. Okay. He started about the 37 and couldn't decide. And then finally placed it at the 35.
He got pretty far from his little marker.
Yeah, boy, these referees are just slinging the balls around the field and not much receiving on the other end of it. All fun. Okay, so Wagoner offense come back out again with the Brown brothers in the back, and they got 2 to the right, 2 to the left as far as wideouts go. Let's see what they like to do.
Give the pass again.
He's looking for a deep one.
This is to Deshaun Jordan.
Oh, just long. Great look. If it was just a little bit shorter, he would have had it, and I don't think anybody was going to touch him. So great look, great play. It was a great route by Deshaun Jordan to get that wide open.
The Rockers are going to the air a little more as of recent.
Yeah, they are. Which Keyshawn has shown you that he's a very capable passer. I mean, he has turned the ball over a little bit. But again, I think that's probably just comes from lack of experience, right? Reading a varsity defense, I'm sure, is hard for him. Kind of hand it off to his brother. He's just running through people.
Breaks a few tackles.
Yeah.
Gets a first down.
I thought I saw a flag fly in, but it doesn't look like it. So yeah, it looks like that'll stand. We're going quick here.
It's a gain of 12, so that should put him well over 100 yards, correct?
Yeah. He's about 107, I think.
Screen pass to Zion. Nope.
There's a late flag. I didn't see what had happened. It might be on Elijah Love here. I don't really know what he's calling. Yeah, I'm curious about this. It looked like a pancake block.
Wagner's backing up.
And they might be calling a holding here. Holding on Wagner. I didn't see it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so it looks like we'll go 1st and 11 now. So 10 yards from the spot of the foul there, and then we'll repeat the down. So 1st and 11.
Keyshawn keeps it himself.
Spins it. Oh.
Still up. Man, he
Yeah.
for about 6 yards there.
Yeah, that was a pretty stiff hit that he took right there, and then spun around and got dragged by a couple of more. Tough kid, though. I mean, you know he's not going to just walk out of this game without everything he has. Going to go empty backfield again. Again, watch the screen pass.
2nd and 5.
Oh, no. Yeah, that blindside defensive end got in the backfield there pretty quick. And I'm sure Keyshawn's feeling that one.
Yeah,
that was a big one. Yeah, so we are at 9:15 left in the first half. It is 7-7, tied up here in Miami, Oklahoma. That last tackle was by senior tight end and linebacker Bryce Barnes.
good-sized kid.
He is a good-sized kid. He's a good-looking athlete. See, so they'll reset the play clock here, give them a new 25. Brown brothers in the backfield. We're looking at 3rd and 13.
Go to the air here.
Finds one to Zion Corey. My goodness, dragging one and hitting another, and there's a late flag, or not even a late flag, it was at the end of the play. Sorry, there's Deshaun Jordan on the tackle. I'm curious what this one's going to be. I didn't really see anything that I would think elected a flag or deserved a flag. Boy, they're having a fairly deep conversation about this, and they'll give the call to the white hat. Personal foul, targeting on the War Dogs.
Wow.
Okay. I didn't see my
15 right there.
I believe so. Yeah, that looks like a 15-yarder. I didn't see who it was that came in late. I mean, it was obviously the free safety, so maybe that number 23.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we'll take it. I just didn't see that call.
So a heck of a throw, heck of a catch.
It was.
Heck of a run after.
Yeah, Sean Jordan is a big, tough athlete.
Yeah. He hands off to Stevie Brown. Who goes?
My goodness. My goodness. Oh, just short. I believe he fell at the 1.
Wow, what a great run.
What a great run. I believe he's at about 125 rushing yards this game. Already. I mean, we still have 8:13 left in the half.
They have no answer for him.
No, they do not.
They've been able to stop him at the line of scrimmage maybe twice.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Yeah.
it's several yards.
Yeah. So it's first and goal. It looks like they haven't spotted at the 2. Javon Smith. Bulldogs think they have it. It looks like the ref's going to spot him just shy. I mean just inches shy. Yeah, just shy. Okay, so second and goal. Inches to go. See, they have Klinger lined up as a fullback here.
Try it again. He's right behind the line.
Yeah, it looks like he lost a little bit. It looks like they're going to be backing up to the yard line. 3rd and 1. And guess who's coming in? Stevie Brown.
Stevie Touchdown Brown.
Stevie Touchdown Brown. I like it. I'm sure he does too.
I can't take credit. It was somebody in the chat. Dude.
Okay.
Thank you, chat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give him a nickname there. Seems fitting so far.
Yes, it does. So yeah, we're bringing in all the big bodies. We brought Sean Jordan back in. Brought Stevie Brown back in. They're going to hand it off to Stevie here. He's going to punch it in.
So touchdown, Wagner.
Yeah, they do not have an answer for Stevie tonight.
No answer at all.
No, I mean, that, like you said, besides the 2 plays, maybe 3 plays, no, he wasn't even in there on the goal line until that last play.
Yep.
But yeah, besides the 2 plays that ended up in a turnover on downs, they have done nothing to stop him.
Nope.
I mean, 7-8 yards down the field, and they're cheering about it just because it's better than what has been going on.
He just breaks tackle after tackle.
He does, and boy, he's got breakaway speed too.
He does.
This is Rhett Butler on the kick,
Up and in.
up and in.
So that puts it Wagner 14, Miami 7, with 6:53 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, so after about an 8-minute drive that went 80 yards for the Bulldogs, and just, I think, 2 passes, maybe just the 1 pass on that whole drive, it didn't look like Wagner really had an answer. And then they come get the ball, they run for 80 yards for a touchdown, Stevie Brown does. Big blocks down the field by the receiving corps. And then, I mean, I don't know that the Bulldogs have got a first down since then.
Yeah.
And the Wagner offense has been moving the ball with relative ease besides the one end of the second drive.
Yeah, which obviously Wagner's been run heavy, but we have seen a couple of really nice passes and catches.
We have. Yeah, Keyshawn Brown is really growing into his own here. And obviously, with his brother performing the way that he has so far tonight, sure helps it.
Makes it a little easier.
Makes it a little bit easier. So this is Rhett Butler, the one that just put the PAT in. He'll be taking the kickoff duties as well. So they've been getting down to about the 30. We'll see if that trend continues. Uh-oh. They're getting down to about the 31. Yeah. Okay.
So Wagner's defense has stiffened up since that first drive. Let's see if that trend continues.
It'd be interesting to see if Miami starts electing to throw the football around. The run hasn't worked.
Yeah.
And they've been putting a lot of good pressure on the quarterback in the backfield, though, whenever he does drop back. So maybe it's not been a lack of choice, just a lack of the only option.
Yeah.
Okay, chat. How many schools in the United States share the same mascot as Miami?
Ooh, that's a great.
Yeah, how many War Dogs are out there?
I've never heard of a War Dog besides.
I'll give you the history on it here in a little bit.
So they hand it off up the middle. He does pick up a few.
Yeah, about 4 it looks like.
Couldn't tell who the first guy to get to him was, but there was sure a lot of Bulldogs around him.
Yeah, so game tackle there. Yeah, couldn't tell exactly who initiated the contact, but there was a few in there. Yeah, so we have second and about 6. Ball at the 36. Miami has it, and they're looking for an answer here against this defense. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to take a timeout here.
Bulldogs spin their first timeout, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's right.
6 minutes left in the second quarter. Miami 7, Wagoner 14.
Yeah. So let's see. So the term war dog is very culturally relevant to the Miami area. It originated from the local mining industry back during World War I believe is when it was, which was prevalent in the area. The mining industry was. Miners would often refer to themselves as war dogs. Right? They were assisting the war in their own way. In the mines, and due to their strong work ethic and resilience, they reminded themselves of bulldogs, but they were helping the war. And eventually, the sports teams here in Miami took that nickname as well.
That's cool.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Those unique, locally relevant mascots.
Absolutely. The quarterback's going to elect to run here.
Back to the left.
Yeah, and he'll get escorted out of bounds there, but not until he gets a first down. So, yeah, I mean, they get the first down without changing their game plan there. It was really the same thing. So. See, they're going to be in the backfield. They're going to hand it off. He gets drugged down by Javon Smith again. He's been active tonight.
Yes, he has.
See, looks like they picked up about 3 or 4 on that one. They're down at the 48-yard line.
So 2nd and 6.
I am interested in kind of the change at the quarterback position that I've seen from the War Dogs. 14 and 7 have both been sharing the duties, and we've solely seen 7 back there tonight.
And their quarterback keeps it and gets the first down.
Yeah, so on the chat, we had a guess of 3 schools with the War Dog mascot and a guess of 1 school. See, Christie is actually correct. Miami is the only school in the U.S. With the War Dog mascot.
Wow, in the whole U.S.
The whole U.S.
That is cool.
It is. Like you said, I love seeing those very unique but yet culturally relevant mascots.
Yeah, I wish we had more of that in the United States.
Yeah. Don't see it just a whole lot. Really, especially in this area, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, we have lions and tigers and dragons, oh my. I don't know where the dragons came from. But, there's a couple of schools that are the dragons here. Just interesting.
What has Chelsea done to you, Josh?
Yeah, I know. My bad. Got a little Billings there. There's another one. I don't remember who it is. No, I'm not going to say it because I know it's wrong. Okay, so we're at 2nd and 4, and after a pickup of 6 there for the War Dogs. They're on the Wagoner 35, and they're looking to find an answer here to try to tie this game up. And Bulldogs are up 14-7 currently with 4 minutes left in the half. And so this would be a lot of momentum for them if they could punch it in. They're going to fake the handoff.
Quarterback keeper again.
He's going to get a first down.
Yeah. So Wagner struggling again with the quarterback run.
They are.
I don't believe they've had much success running the ball besides their quarterback, have they?
No, I don't believe so. Like I said, that +1 run game is hard to deal with just because you add that other blocker whenever you don't hand it off and the running back gets to kind of be your fullback, so to speak.
Yeah.
So it is hard to deal with. But like we said, you almost want to dare them to throw the football.
Absolutely.
Interesting. Steve Baker, with the history lesson there, telling us that members of band or of the band Leonard Skinner tragically lost their lives in 1977. Were also from Miami, Oklahoma. So, pretty cool tie there. Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I didn't know that. I never heard any real or any tie between Miami and Leonard Skinner. So,
No.
so that is news to me. So
Yeah.
thank you for sharing that.
Great band.
They're going to hand it off again here. A flag from the sideline judge, and it looks like he's going to call holding. So this is probably going to go back. It is a fairly unique place for that flag for a holding flag to come in from.
Yeah.
But maybe the white hat couldn't see it. He's going to go ask him about it. They're going to talk for a little bit. Okay, they looks like the Bulldogs are going to accept this one. They have declined the last two.
Yeah.
But obviously in the situation that you're in now, you really want to accept this.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're going to back up 10 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and 15.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where their kicker's range starts, but I would assume that puts them well out of it.
Yeah, you'd be looking at a 52-yarder from here. So definitely want to get closer than that. There is 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half, so not just forever to go. Remember, they only have the one timeout left.
Oh, they bring pressure. He's going to keep it himself around the outside.
Carson Klinger with a good open field tackle there.
Yep, keeps him in bounds to keep that clock running.
Yep, and it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 7 here with 2 minutes left in the half. At what point does the Miami coaching staff use that final timeout of the half? Looks like they're not going to use it yet, but they might try to draw them offside to bring this a little bit into a more manageable situation. Wagoner defense has to be very disciplined here.
Yes.
Going to be a quarterback.
Brought down immediately.
A big hit right there by Javon Smith.
That was a big hit.
My goodness. Yeah, so that'll bring him back to 4th and 11 with 1:38 left in the game. It looks like the Bulldogs call a timeout there to make sure they have enough time to get the ball back here and push it down the field. Boy, what a big play.
That was a big hit.
Yes, it was. Yeah, again, I know their quarterback is tough, but he's going to feel that.
Yeah. Even tough guys don't like taking those.
No. But what was the Mike Tyson saying? Everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
Well, that might have been the equivalence of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does Miami do here? Do they go for it? At 4th and 11, surely you won't punt this, and you would think that a 48-yard field goal would be out of the range of a high school kid.
Gosh, I would almost assume they go for it here.
Why not? I mean, if you're punting it, you're really only gaining 10 yards out of the deal, if you kick it out of the back of the end zone. Okay, so defense has to expect a pass here and probably keep a quarterback Smythe on him because, he likes to scramble and he's capable of picking up 11 quickly.
Yes, he is. Drops back to pass.
Caden Holiday.
Some pressure on him, almost gets to him.
Oh, no. Boy, that was right on target for the Bulldogs. That is number 12, junior Trevor Henry on the catch.
Heck of a pass there. They don't do it very often, but when they do, it's been successful.
It has, yeah. No, I mean, he's an accurate thrower to not want to throw. Can I hand it off here?
And spins, and he's brought down hard.
He stood up and laid down.
Yeah.
My goodness. That was Noah Pete with the final blow to the Miami running back there. See, so looks like we're going to have 2nd and 10, 2nd and 11. 55 seconds left in the first half. Bulldogs are up 14-7 against the War Dogs. Quarterback run.
Oh, nice tackle.
Good tackle. That's number 53. Sorry, I didn't find a name. It's number 53, Nathan Mercedes.
Nathan Mercedes. Okay.
So looks like somebody's going to call a timeout. I didn't see who. Looks like the War Dogs are going to call a timeout. 37 seconds left in the first half. Ball is at the 20-yard line, right at the 20-yard line. 3rd and 13. So big momentum shift here. Or it could be a big momentum shift, right? If the War Dogs punch it in, they have all the momentum going into halftime.
Absolutely.
If the Bulldogs can find a way to get a stop here, I mean, you got to feel good about your outcome. Okay, so the Miami quarterback is already out on the field, and he's waiting for the rest of his team to come join him.
He's ready to go.
Yeah.
He's been a heck of a player so far this game.
He has. Definitely their key contributor.
Absolutely.
Okay, so 3rd and 13. 37 seconds left. They're going to hand the ball off. Going to be a reverse. Flea flipper.
Oh, no.
Get to him.
He throws it up.
Right interception.
Wagoner's.
Look at that, Mark Goins with the interception there. Can't tell if that's number 8. Looks like it is, though. Yeah, that is. Okay, so turnover right there. They got the stop that they needed. And there's still 24 and a half seconds left on the clock for Wagoner to push this thing down the field if they want to. The War Dogs are out of timeout, so they could just go to the half with the 7-point lead. And those are hard to come by so far this season we've seen.
I might just hand it to Stevie Brown and see what happens.
Right, why not? And that's exactly what they'll do. He'll get drugged down after 2 or 3 there. So the clock is running. Doesn't look like anybody's going to spend a timeout here. Looks like they're just going to go to halftime. We got 5 seconds left to make a decision.
Yeah, they're gonna let it. They're gonna let it roll out.
Both teams will go to the locker rooms. Your halftime score: Wagoner Bulldogs 14, Miami War Dogs 7. It's been a fun one. It's been a tough fight out there, which is what you definitely want to see. Like I said, both these teams are 1-3, so both of them are desperate for this win here, and it shows. All right, I believe we are going to take our halftime break, and we'll be back.
All right.
Was that?
Everybody, welcome to the field. Starting your halftime entertainment. You are not a high school cheerleaders. And then we're going to run the ball if you're mama gets over it. Cheerleaders. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field for entertaining the Wagoner Bulldog Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Kate Aldridge and Caitlin Duncan, and percussion instructor Bradley McCone and choir guide instructor Dustin Wilkerson. The band is under the field direction of head drum major Shelby Kerr and assistant drum majors Carly Hodges and Liliana Rodriguez. The Bulldog Band is proud to feature junior trumpet soloist Waylon Greer and full ensemble Brianna Garner, Genesis Gonzalez, Aubrey Harris, Ava Service, and Kamaya Sherman. Tonight, the Bulldog Band performs its 2025 show, Valhalla, featuring music arranged by Luke McMillan. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wagoner High School Bulldog Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Florida Miami High School Bulldog Band. The band is under the direction of drum majors Jackson Lee and Greg Kimball. This year's halftime show titled "In On," with original music by Keith Poland. Tonight's performance will be shaded of Shenandoah for Mrs. Bixby and Wars, Politics, Home Name Tragedies. The show pays tribute to veterans and first responders. It is a salute to those in the military and civil service who have given their lives in service to our country. Whether it be in war or in the midst of American tragedy, these men and women ran toward the danger so we could enjoy all the freedoms their sacrifices allowed. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're in the direction of Peter Harris, Chad Harrison, and not from Lawrence, then again, instructor from that rhythm. And at this time, First half of the excuse me, the Central Associates Football Challenge. Actually, he can hit from the yard line with $100 for himself and his school choice. Everyone make some noise for Houston.
And welcome back to Friday Night Bulldogs. We're ready to get the second half started between the Wagoner Bulldogs and the Miami War Dogs.
Yeah, so you guys got to hear the both bands play. So they extended the halftime a little bit longer than what was anticipated. But great job on both bands. Great performances. It's always cool to see your band play the fight song, and the entire crowd stands up and claps along with them. That was one of the ones that always kind of gave me chills growing up, is seeing that pageantry.
So I did find out that it is in fact Miami's homecoming tonight, but oddly, they do all of their festivities. They said they started at about 2 o'clock today, and I guess they were well done, but by the time we got here, an hour before the game started.
Yeah, we were here a little an hour. I mean, over an hour before the game started, and yeah, we didn't see anything. So it is unique seeing all the different homecoming pageantries and how they're performed. I remember coming to Wagoner from a small school. The small schools, they have a homecoming for every single sport. To where the bigger schools, you only have one for the entire year, and all the clubs are represented. So kind of cool.
All right, so it's filled at the 20.
That's Jonas Smith on the return. He's tackled by a couple of War Dogs there. Number 57, it looks like number 8. I can't really tell what that number is. Maybe number 2, or maybe it's a really small 0. I'm not really sure. Okay, so the Wagoner Bulldogs are going to send their offense out for the first time this half. We'll see how their game plan adjusted to deal with this defense. They've been fairly successful. Just kind of struggled to the end of the drives to punch it in just a couple of times.
Yeah, so far been the Stevie Brown show for Wagoner.
Yeah,
they're going to give it to him again. And why not? He picks up another 6-7 yards.
Yeah. If I was a betting man, I'd bet he's close to 150 yards on the night.
Oh, yeah.
With, I believe, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That has both touchdowns for us. So, yeah, just keep feeding him the rock and figuratively get out of his way. Hopefully not literally.
Yeah, right.
Okay, they'll try to draw him offside, and they're going to look to the sideline for a new one. And here comes the play call. It's a design QB run.
Not a successful one.
Yeah, he's met in the backfield pretty hard. Yeah, that was number 20 on the tackle there. It's a senior, Trent Lawson.
Yeah, hey, just a quick reminder, Friday Night Bulldogs is brought to you by the Wagoner High School Media Arts class. This is all done by students, and Mr. Cameron Suarez doing a great job putting everything together.
Yeah, it really is a unique experience that we can offer these kids in the 21st century. So great job getting this started and continuously running.
Keyshawn looks to pass.
Sean Jordan.
Oh, nice. Drug down.
Yeah, he drags the guy a couple of yards right there to finish the playoff. He's going to get all the way down to the 45.
That's a big pickup.
That was about 25 yards, I believe. Yeah, again, just giving your athletes the football and letting them go be athletes.
Yeah.
We're going to go empty backfield here, so expect the same thing. Screen pass
to Zion.
Let's pick up a few. There's a late flag that comes in away from the ball, on the sideline away from the ball. So we'll see what this is going to be.
Doesn't look like the Wagner coaching staff is happy with what they're going to call here. Oh, okay. So no penalty. So they picked it up. I always enjoy whenever officials do that, saying, "Hey, you know what? My bad." All right. I anticipated a call that didn't end up happening, so I'm going to pick that up and swallow my whistle a little bit.
Yeah, that's nice, especially when you're on the
Receiving end. Yeah. I'm sure Miami fans aren't happy about that.
So the handoff to Stevie Brown, who finds the outside.
Yeah, he's running through players.
He's putting his shoulder into little kids right now.
Yes, he is. It looks like he has enough for the first there. Yeah, they're moving those chains. My goodness, Stevie's growing up fast.
Yes, he is. He is punishing these tacklers for trying to do anything about it.
Yes. Yeah, he's running like he's upset, which is what you want to see from your starting running back.
Yeah. He sure is a bruiser once he gets in.
Yes.
Drop back to pass.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Elijah Love. Touchdown! What a ball by Keyshawn.
Yes, it was.
My goodness. Their little fade route out there to Elijah Love for the touchdown. Yeah, it's wide open. Great play call by Coach Graham.
Yes, it is.
And great execution by the players.
Yeah. More passing than I expected to see, but
Right.
it was successful.
Yes.
Yeah, heck of a ball there. Nobody stood a chance of getting that except for Elijah.
Right. Yeah, great route. I don't know what caused the confusion there, but something about the play did. So this is Rhett Butler for the PAT. What's up?
And in.
Okay, so that brings the score to Wagner 21, Miami 7 with 9:40 left in the third quarter.
So Wagner gets the big stop down there at the end of the second half.
Yeah, with the interception.
And then comes out and really, honestly, pretty easily goes down the field and scores with a mix of the run and the pass.
Yeah, it seemed like whatever they called worked.
Yeah.
So maybe that physicality is starting to wear on the Bulldogs here, and they're getting a little gassed.
We'll see if that defense can build on its momentum that it has left over from the end of the first half.
Yeah.
But offense doing its part.
It is. Yeah, you definitely want the Wagner defense to get off the field early in this possession.
Yeah.
And continue having the fatigue advantage.
Yeah.
On that last drive, like you said, we did end up getting a stop right there at the goal line with an interception. But they were marching down the field with relative ease as well. Well, it looks like we are going to probably have a false start. If I had to guess, it'll back up the kick 5 yards, and they'll do it again. That's what I assume it's going to be.
Like a false start against QB?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't know that exact note.
Yeah, good call there.
I mean, I don't think they could call holding right there. And I don't think it's on Miami
Right.
back there. But
Right.
hey, if they said so, I'd be pretty happy about that too. Okay, so they'll back up to the 35 instead of the 40 to kick this. This is a possibility for Miami to get decent field position here if they execute well. I'm sure Rhett's going to try to kick it as deep as he can. It's a pretty solid kick.
Yeah.
Kicked all the way down to the 10-yard line. See if they can make an open field tackle. It was fast.
Horse collar.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm glad he made the open field, but yeah, sometimes it's hard to control where your hands go exactly. The only thing you can grab onto is a horse collar.
Is that a personal foul?
Yeah, I think it's either a 10 or a 15. And it should be from the spot, so they're going to be at about the 45, I think.
So again, mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, Wagner's, in charge of this game right now, but
Yeah.
you still want to see him clean up these mistakes.
Absolutely. Now, they have taken care of the ball better tonight, though.
Yes.
So that's obviously a positive after turning the ball over 12 times in the last 2 weeks, and then tonight there's none. So, yeah, like you're saying, we really need to clean up the penalties. Been a few of those. So, yeah, the Bulldogs will get the ball at the 45, 1st and 10. And they ended up with better field position than honestly what they had expected. So we'll see what this defense does.
You think they'll keep running the ball? And they're down?
Yeah, I think so. They have been successful through the air, but I think a lot of it is because the run is so effective. Yeah, I mean, that right there's a false start, and that'll back them up 5. So that would put them at 1st and 15. So we'll see if they can contain the quarterback run. The Bulldogs will be fine here. Yeah, it will be interesting to watch. When do they start electing to throw the ball down the field a little bit more often?
Yep.
I think we've only seen maybe 4 passes in that first half.
Yeah.
So, like I said, they'd like to throw it about 10 times a game. Quarterback run.
Oh, met immediately.
Met in the backfield by number 53, and I believe, if I remember correctly, yeah, that's Nathan Mercedes back there, sophomore.
Called his name a couple times tonight.
We have, and we haven't seen him weeks prior. I believe this is his first game this season.
Okay.
Or at least getting minutes. So yeah, I mean that's an exciting new piece that you can add to that defensive line, and obviously he's been effective.
Yeah, big athletic kid.
He is a big athletic kid. Yeah, so Noah Pete, Anthony Harris, and Nathan Mercedes manning that defensive line.
Oh, doing a good job of it,
Yes,
too.
he did.
Hitting the running back before the line.
That was one of them. Let me see which one it was. I believe that was Anthony Harris. Oh, no, sorry, that was Javon Smith who snuck in there and made the tackle behind the line of scrimmage, it looks like. So that'll back him up to about 3rd and 17. Great spot for the Wagoner defense to get off the field here. Again, expect to pass. Well, there is 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter with a chance to get off the field here. Expect to pass, but watch the quarterback scramble too. Let's see if they're going to dial up some pressure. Design quarterback run right up the middle and then bounces out to the outside. Drug out of bounds by number 7. I believe that's Rathsack.
Picks up 5, but that's not going to be enough to prevent the 4th down.
No, they get back to the original line of scrimmage. So we're looking at 4th and 10 here. 8 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, and they're going to punt this ball to the Bulldogs.
Boy, I think you called out that defensive line, and about the best time. They completely dominated that drive.
Yeah, that was a great series by them. And now you, okay. Ref is blowing his whistle about knee pads on Deshaun Jordan, maybe? Something about his pants. And so they'll bring on Zion Corey to return this punt. Yeah, really good athlete. So let's see what he does with this opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, they are taking a long time to snap this ball. Okay, there he goes. Short punt. And they're going to get away from it. They're just going to let him down it. Looks like they're going to give it up the 20-yard line.
Go right at it. So Wagoner takes over, 1st and 20 at the 20-yard line with 7 minutes and 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Trying to build off that momentum. Hey, good start to the offense.
Yes.
Great start to the defense for the 2nd half, and looking to continue to roll on that.
If you can go punch it in here, I mean, with the amount of momentum that you have right now, you go up 3 touchdowns. The War Dogs have struggled to move the football.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it's the end of the game, but it's almost an insurmountable lead.
Hey, if they can put it in like you're saying and then take care of the ball, then it's going to be hard to do anything about it.
Yeah, turnovers are a big equalizer. You don't want to...
Oh, he goes way down the field. Deshaun Jordan.
He catches it!
Oh, he's brought down by his shoelaces, but man, what a pass and what a catch. Brings him all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Boy, that throw has been open all night long.
It has.
And just besides the one that he overthrew, otherwise they've been right on the target.
You're right.
Yeah, great play call again by Coach Graham there.
Yep, he's exposing them.
Zion Corey.
Man, we're seeing a lot of passes.
We are seeing a lot of passes. You know, whenever your offensive line is a little bit undersized but athletic, I mean, passing the ball and stretching the field side to side is a way to open up the middle of that field. And we've seen Stevie Brown has effectively taken advantage of that.
Yeah.
See,
They wanted to hand it off to Stevie Brown there, but
yeah, looks like a false start probably.
is it the sideline warning?
Sideline warning. Good call. I was struggling with that. I had no idea where he was going.
So sideline warning against Wagoner.
Saw that last week as well. They ended up getting 2 of them,
Yeah.
and on the second one was an actual penalty. So have to watch out for that on the Wagner sideline. Okay, more whistles and blowing the ball dead. So let's see what happens here. Looks like it's coming from the same line judge. No flag was thrown, and nobody's giving it out any explanations. So
All right.
we'll just try it again, I guess. 2nd and 7. 6:40 left in the third quarter.
And they will hand it off to Stevie Brown.
He's going to pick up about 3. So let's bring us to about 3rd and 4 here.
Goes to number 20, Stevie Brown.
I mean, you're probably in 4th down territory here. I mean, it's a long field goal, but a really short punt.
Yeah.
So they may elect to hand this thing off up the middle again, or they may elect for a screen pass.
3rd down and 5.
Brown brothers in the backfield. He's going to be close to that 1st down marker. That spot is right there at the chains, and they give him the 1st down. So they hand it off up the middle to Stevie Brown, and again he just picks up whatever he needs to.
Yeah.
He has been very effective tonight.
A workhorse.
Yes.
Jennifer, she asks, what grade is the quarterback? Would be nice if he was a sophomore because he is getting better every game with that arm. You're right. He is getting better every game, but he is not a sophomore, but he's only a junior. So,
Yeah.
and he's grown up a lot this season already, gotten a lot of good experience. And again, makes a pass to Deshaun Jordan to the outside.
He gets down to about the 8-yard line, but there is a flag in the secondary. I'm not sure what that's going to be. He's thrown it up. It may be a holding. Yeah, that's kind of the nice thing about this Bulldog team. I mean, you want them all to be sophomores or even better freshmen, but they are mostly juniors. There's not very many seniors on this team.
Right.
I mean, Stevie Brown is a senior. Other than that, I struggled. I think some of our offensive line is a senior, but not very many of them. So mostly juniors. Will return, I would say, 90% of our roster next year.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it is exciting to watch them grow in real time. And here's the thing: this is only the 2nd game of the district, which is what determines playoff seeding and all that. So,
good point.
If they grow up fast enough, well, they could still seed themselves really well for maybe even a home playoff game.
Yeah, really only one loss that matters so far, right?
Yeah. The loss last week against Fort Gibson was one that actually mattered. Other than that, they were just effectively they were scrimmages. Oh,
Wagner.
Wow, Keyshawn is showcasing.
Yes, it is.
In the receiving corps, the receivers are getting wide open looks every single time and making his decisions easy. And he's putting it right in their chest.
Yes, he is. Yeah, offense is humming right now.
Yes, it is. This is the most fluid our offense has looked so far this season.
Yep, absolutely.
And we've seen glimpses of this success. But between, he might have missed that one. Nope. Came off the foot a little weird, but effective nonetheless.
You can almost just count on those going in.
Yeah.
They look funny.
I don't know that he has missed one yet this season.
I haven't seen him miss one.
I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, we've seen glimpses of this offense being really, really good. I mean, all these plays are nothing new. It's just the sequence of them being successful in a row.
Yep.
Which comes with new coaching staff. I mean, we have a new head coach, we have a new offensive coordinator, we even have a new to the position defensive coordinator. So kind of getting their thumbprint on this team is going to take a little while. And obviously their lack of experience. This is effectively their only 5th game
of varsity play.
Yeah. Again, like I mentioned earlier, our talent level is there.
Yes.
We have the talent. We're inexperienced, or Wagner is inexperienced. Kind of a sleeping giant. If
Yeah.
they can get that experience that they need, and I think they have been. They've had some tough losses, but they also had a tough win, and looking to get another one here. And just continue to build off that experience throughout the season, they could be dangerous this year.
They could. And all the teams that we've played are either 500 or above, so they've won half their games or more. So Miami is 1-3. Next week we play Catoosa, who's
A little pooch.
Ooh, I almost fall on it. Next week we host Catoosa, who's 0-4. I don't know what they're doing today. I'll check that here in just a second. And then we have kind of a gauntlet. We have to play Cushing, we have to play Grove, and we have to play 3-1 Skytook.
Yeah.
So this game and the next game are really, really good games for us to figure out that discipline and that lack of experience.
Hey, as somebody mentioned in the chat, Tristan Poteet is also a senior. I know there's a few other ones out there. And then Andrew Rathsackstad, watching from San Diego. Go Dogs.
There you go. There you go. I bet the weather's a little bit nicer out in San Diego. However, it is a nice night.
Hey, it's a pretty nice night, especially for some football.
Yes. Okay. Anthony Harris holding the quarterback up and letting Noah Pete, I believe. Or sorry, no, that was Nathan Mercedes come through and finish the play for him.
We've said that name a few times.
Yes, we have. And for his first varsity minutes as a sophomore, that's very promising and what you want to see.
Yep. That kid's taking advantage of opportunities.
Yes.
Right around 300 people are watching this. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for supporting these kids. Friday Night Bulldogs is brought to you by the Wagoner High School Media Arts class. So big shout out to them, and thanks to them for the opportunity for us to, having the courage to put us on the mic.
Takes a lot of courage.
Yep.
So it looks like Skytook, who's 3-1 in the district, is beating 0-4 Catoosa 28-0 in the third quarter.
I don't know if you saw that, but right as you said that, somebody in the chat said Skytook might be 3-1, but their wins are not quality wins. So
okay, well, I mean they're beating anybody 28-0 in third quarter. They have something figured out.
Sure.
So we'll see how they match up in the district. Let's see, Grove and Cushing. So number 6 Grove is at 3-1 Cushing. Cushing is winning 31-21 at halftime. Those are 2 of the top 4 teams in our district. So one of them will be going down. Fort Gibson is beating Oologah, who's also in the top 4, 35-0
My
at
goodness.
halftime. So it's early in district play. It's hard to tell who's who yet. We'll figure that out over the next couple of weeks, and then it's the race to the top 4.
Yeah. So completed pass, looked like about a 12-yard gain. Little rollout pass there. 3 minutes and 44 seconds left in the third quarter. The score is Wagner 28, Miami 7.
Yeah, so again, not very many passes, but they have been effective tonight for the War Dogs. I'm curious if we'll see if the fury of these come in since they're down 3 possessions.
Quarterback keeper. And the gang tackle got maybe a yard or 2 out of it.
That defensive line, again, holding up the middle of the trenches. Yeah, the Miami faithful definitely showed up tonight.
Yes, they did. Their side of the stands is packed.
Yeah, it's a big crowd. That is a big visitors section over there, but we're not filling it out quite as much as we've seen in the past.
Well, somebody in the chat, B-Man mentioned I would have been there, but it's too far. Hey, I get it. It's we are out here, and we are kind of in the middle of nowhere, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
On Route 66, though. or maybe just
Yeah.
off of it. I don't know.
I know we were on it coming up here. Went through a couple of really small towns that are lake towns, or went through Langley, Afton. Like I mentioned, the Miami head coach is from Afton. Spent 11 years there before joining the War Dogs 8 years ago.
Yeah.
See, Elijah Love was down for a second, but he'll get up on his own accord and walk off the field without any assistance. So good to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we have 3rd and 8 here for the Bulldogs. They are on the 49-yard line, just shy of the 50, with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how much longer the starters do play for the Bulldogs. You want to be healthy. You don't want any big injuries, but also they still need that experience. So,
Yeah.
kind of cat and mouse chase there for the coaching staff of the Bulldogs.
The quarterback wants to run. Bill didn't want to run, but was forced to run.
Yeah, brought down by Anthony Harris there. Maybe a gain of 1 on that play. That's going to bring up 4th and about 6 or 7.
The defensive line, they're not only they're causing a lot of pressure up in the middle, but they chase that quarterback all the way out to the sideline.
Yes, they do. Yeah, the defensive line coach has these boys playing well, which, unfortunately for us, we get to call our uncle.
Yep.
So
Ray Bell, Coach Bell,
Belldozer.
the Belldozer. Yeah, the professor.
They're going to go for it here. They're right at the 50. Well,
Oh, fake. Wasn't a fake punt.
oh wow.
Oh, that's about as good as you can ask for.
Yeah, they down that right at the 1-yard line.
Yep.
Yeah, good play call by the coaching staff of the War Dogs there. Fooled us and it fooled the defense. So. Yeah, so they're the War Dogs are definitely going to want to cause some chaos right here at the line of scrimmage. So to be curious, do we hand the ball off at the middle to Stevie Brown, who's been successful on the run, or do we throw the screen pass or even over the top?
Yeah.
Everything has seen success tonight, but again, it's going to be a challenge for Coach Graham here to figure out what the priority of this War Dog defense is.
Do you expect Miami to bring pressure here?
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, at this point, what do the War Dogs have to lose?
That's right. Yeah.
So we see the Brown brothers in the shotgun formation here. Klinger just behind the tackle there.
They are going to go down the field. My
Goes
goodness.
it. Ooh. Okay, well, I mean, it was short, but it did fall between defenders. Uh-oh, somebody's laying in the end zone.
I believe that's Keyshawn.
They did bring pressure there.
This is not what Wagner wants to see.
No, it is not.
There's a flag on the play. Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. You obviously don't like to see injuries. It anguishes a little bit more whenever it's off of a penalty.
Sure.
He does get up and trot off the field on his own.
All right.
So definitely a positive sign. I believe the backup quarterback is Carson Klinger, who is actually the tight end.
Yeah.
I know they do warm up another player. I'm not sure who it is. But I believe Carson Klinger is going to take these responsibilities here. Well, the roughing the passer penalty is going to bring it all the way out to the 21-yard line. The 16-yard line. Counting the wrong way. And yeah, Carson Klinger will be the quarterback with number 16 in the backfield with him. I'm not sure who that is. Is that Gavin?
I think that might be Gavin Edwards, yeah. Hands it to him. Tries to find that edge. Flags fly.
Shit.
And he is brought down.
Plethora of flags. Oh, then there's a red one.
So, no flags left to throw, I don't believe.
I know last week we saw hats and shoes and Just about everything else come off refs to get extra flags in. Okay, it'll be interesting to see what this is. Looks like there's going to be 2 separate penalties, I believe.
I guess one of them's a hold.
Yeah, and then maybe something after the play. That last one came in late. Both holding on the Bulldogs.
Ouch.
So they'll accept the one, and that'll put them at the 8-yard line, I believe. And they'll be half the distance to the goal. They were at the 16, so it looks like 1st and 18.
No, it looks like Keyshawn's back on the field, back at quarterback.
Okay. Didn't take long for him to come back.
No.
Looks like the War Dogs are asking about something. Maybe the meeting of the minds at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, B-Man, Gavin is a great athlete. I don't know if you heard last time, but I coached Gavin in middle school. I coached him in soccer. Gavin came out and played soccer for us. Wasn't experienced in soccer, but boy, it didn't really matter. He was so much more athletic than just about everybody else that he was able to dominate on the soccer field just by pure athleticism. So yeah, you're right. He is putting in that work.
Looks like the Brown brothers are back in.
Man, just
With me, a false start.
penalties over and over again.
Done so well about cleaning those up this game, or at least getting better at them. And then here we are with a slew of them right here on this one drive. Can't get off his goal line. Okay, so we're looking at 1st and about 21, maybe. So never a good sign whenever both your quarterback and running back's feet are in the painted section.
Handed to Stevie Brown.
Runs through a few arm tackles.
Yeah.
Pick up about 2, maybe 3.
Handoff goes to number 12.
Okay, so we have 2nd and about 20 now. 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They may just let this thing wind down and go into the 4th quarter. Kind of gives you some extra time to talk about what your strategy is to get out of the situation. Yeah, it looks like we're going to flip ends of the field.
Yep, so going into the 4th quarter, Wagner 28, Miami 7. Miami scoring on that very first drive, and looked kind of scary, to be honest.
They did.
In fact, their quarterback is a heck of a runner, and honestly, he doesn't throw it very often, but when he does, he was throwing the ball well, too.
Yeah.
But in the end, Wagner just, dominated, or has dominated the rest of the game so far.
Yeah. He actually has like about a 50% completion percentage on the season from the numbers that I saw. But I really don't remember an incomplete pass tonight. Whenever he's let go of the ball, I believe it's been caught every single time.
Well, there was the intercept. There was
the interception. Yes. Yep. No, you're right.
Yeah, but other than that,
Yeah. We had a student throw the ball for up to $200 into some holes. They brought a board out onto the field and had 3 holes on it. One for 200, one for 100, and one for 50. That might be 250.
Yeah, it's 250. Okay.
Yeah. We did see somebody kick a field goal right before the end of the half, or right before the end of halftime, and won $100. Give it to the bruiser up the middle again.
Yep.
Keyshawn Lewis. Keyshawn Brown there. And he's going to stay down for a second.
Keyshawn doesn't let him stay down. He jerks him up.
Right.
That's not what you want to see either.
That's not.
He's not putting much weight. He's not putting any weight on that.
No.
Looks like that left foot.
Yeah. Okay, so Gavin Edwards will come back into the game to take these duties.
Down and long for Wagner.
What grade is Gavin in? Is he a freshman or a sophomore?
He's a freshman.
True freshman, or I guess there are no other redshirt freshmen are there at the high school level. So yeah, freshman. These are pretty big minutes here.
Yeah, yes they are.
I mean, and not just in this game, but he's got some of the last several weeks.
Yeah. I don't think any this early in the game though.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, the end zone.
Escapes it. Yeah, does it out of bounds. No.
And still takes a hit late.
Wow.
And they do throw a flag.
I don't believe that's what it was for, though. It looks to me like he's going to try to throw this as an intentional grounding, but he was well outside of the tackle box. But maybe because it didn't get back to the line of scrimmage might be what's going on. Yeah, they're going to back him all the way up, and they lost it down, so it's 4th down here, and we're on the 1 or 2 yard line.
So a disastrous possession here for Wagner. They've only gone back. Well,
They
say
have a
that.
penalty to go forward,
Yeah,
and then a few runs for a couple of yards, but nothing substantial.
yeah.
And, of course, Stevie Brown comes out of the game, so obviously not a series that you're excited about.
Elijah Love's not in a comfortable position to punt there. He's going to run it.
He's going to get tackled for a safety.
So that'll put 2 points on the board.
And the War Dogs will get the football.
Yep.
Yeah, not a great series. Again, it goes back to the experience-wise being a young team.
Yeah.
You're just unaware of the situation there, and the whole series. You're unaware of the situation. These are some of those growing pains that we're still going to have to figure out and get through. I thought there was some commotion down below us, and it turns out cheerleaders are just throwing T-shirts or throwing footballs. Footballs, yeah.
Some of these cheerleaders may want to try out for quarterback.
No kidding.
Launching those things. I'm glad we have this glass in front of us to protect us.
Yeah, exactly. Fans are letting them have it. My goodness. They're getting into the top row, literally.
Wow.
Okay. Rhett Butler is going to kick this from the 20-yard line. Wow. The War Dogs have confidence in Rhett Butler because they have a guy down at the 15-yard line. I'll tell you what, if he can get it all the way down there to him, I would be thoroughly impressed. He's going to get it down to the 40. Oh. The War Dogs go through a Wagner player.
Oh, flag.
Looks like it might be on the Bulldogs. The refs are going to talk about what they saw and come with the final verdict here in just a second. War Dog fans wanted to remind the Wagner players that whatever they did, they're not allowed to do.
Sure. I mean, hey, it's a big deficit, but 11 minutes left, and what we've seen of Wagner this last possession, you can't have that anymore.
No, absolutely not. So the War Dogs will get the ball at the 30-yard line now, on Wagner's 30-yard line. So a good opportunity for the War Dogs to really flip this momentum around. This Wagner defense needs a big stop. Oh, man, wow. He's going to carry a few Wagner defenders for about 7 yards after initial contact. And that's a pickup of 7, so we have 2nd and 3 here.
What's up, Mr. Jacob Hammonds? Glad you could join us.
7 late.
AKA Mud Flat.
How many viewers do we have?
We have 303 viewers.
303, okay. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting the Bulldogs. Or the War Dogs if you're from Miami. Oh, one back. Every ball on it. Looks like it's going to be Wagner ball. Yep. Yeah, it looks like number 3 is the one that recovered that. Number 3 is Mikey Areola.
Yep. Well, Wagner will take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, who's going to win those turnover battles? And I think Wagner's turned the ball over or forced 2 turnovers, and I don't believe Miami's forced any, correct?
I don't believe they
I
have.
mean, the safety is kind of a unique thing, but
Yeah.
yeah, so haven't turned the ball over yet tonight, and you forced 2 of them, so definitely better than what we've seen the last 2 weeks.
Absolutely. Looks like Gavin Edwards back in the backfield. They hand it to him. Makes a nice cut.
Yeah, finds a little bit of something whenever it looked like initially there was going to be nothing.
It's like a pickup of a yard. 2 yards.
Cushing is currently beating Grove, number 6 Grove, 31-28. Those are 2 top 4 teams in our district, so well, that's one to watch out for.
Okay.
That's Sean Jordan.
Oh,
goodness.
man.
Lowering his shoulder and just punishing a War Dog there for trying to tackle him. He is escorted out of bounds afterward. It looks like it's getting a little chippy out there. Definitely don't want any more penalties because of it.
Right.
But it looks like both squads aren't just thrilled with each other. Also, a top 4 matchup in our district, Oolagaw and Fort Gibson. At Fort Gibson, the Tigers are leading 42-0.
Wow.
So again, another one to watch out for. Is that Gavin Edwards again?
Yep. So that Fort Gibson team that we lost to last week might be a really good team.
Yeah, no, that's a good team. They could very well go win this district if they keep playing the way they are. And again, a really young team that's going to grow a lot this season.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line. There is 9 minutes left in the game.
Keyshawn keeps it himself and finds a hole.
He got some open field.
Still
maybe.
going. Finally, he gets drug out of bounds. He landed. He landed awkwardly.
And he
But he
bounces
jumps
back. Yeah, he bounces up and he's ready to play.
And a flag on the sideline. The ref was looking directly at the Wagner sideline.
Yeah, it didn't look like any War Dogs were in the area. Curious to see. Coach Gilbert is asking what the call is. The refs are going to talk about it. And they finally report to the White Hat and see what he decides on this. Boy, that's a long discussion.
Yeah, it is.
I don't really... here comes the last official to join the group to figure out what's happening. And the War Dogs are going to take a huddle here to figure out what they want to do as well. So maybe we'll get some clarity here about what it was. Here's an... Okay, here we go. Sportsmanlike on both teams, so offsetting penalties. Here's an interesting thing to watch out for is the line judges just switched sides of the field.
No.
So maybe one side didn't think that they were being officiated fairly.
Okay.
And so they're going to switch it up here. Okay, so 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line, almost to midfield here. 8:45 left in the game. Wagner is up from 28-9 against the War Dogs.
Gavin's trying to find the edge and does, but there is a flag down. 2 flags down.
Maybe 2 holding penalties. Let's see what else they could be in the area that they're in.
Couple of penalty flags on the plate.
Yeah, holding on the Bulldogs. Let's see.
Holding against the Wagner.
Okay, looks like it was just the one. The second one came in late, so it looked like it was going to be a second penalty.
So, yes, we've cleaned up the turnovers, but the penalties.
They're starting to rack up at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you've been saying, really since week 1, whenever we went to Kuita, if we can just get out of our own way,
Yeah.
we'll be okay.
Yep.
So we'll back up for 1st and 20 with 8:30 left in the game. 28-9 Bulldogs. Oh, he takes a shot.
Oh,
Elijah Love.
he's still going. Oh, wow. Gets almost to the 15-yard line.
Finally drugged down.
Another big pass.
Yeah, again, putting the ball where only his receiver can get it.
Yeah.
And a great job, great route by Elijah there to get that open, to pick up, what is that, 40 yards? Yeah, and like I said, finally drugged down right there at the 15-yard line by number 14, Hayden Connell.
Hands it to Gavin Edwards. He goes backwards a little bit and eventually brought down pretty hard.
Yeah. Yeah, the offensive line didn't hold up on that play. The defensive line of the War Dogs was pretty effective. So we'll bring up 2nd and 12. 7:30 left in the game.
Try Gavin Edwards again.
Oh, just can't get around that edge to make a play. Again, the War Dog defensive line sets the edge there and gets penetration on that left tackle. So that backs them all the way up to 3rd and about 17, 18.
So it looks like Wagner has lost the ability to run consistently.
Losing your starting running back, your senior running back is tough to deal with. And no shade to Gavin here, but
Sure.
a freshman at the 4A level, it's hard to make anything happen.
Sure.
And throw that screen pass out to Deshaun Jordan. He has space.
It's about, what, the 12-yard line?
Yeah, he's going to be about 6 yards short still of the first down marker. So that'll bring up 4th and about 6. Yeah, the 12-yard line, 13-yard line.
Yeah, I know another running back they like to use, Prince Austin. He's, I think he's suited out, but his he's in a cast. His hand, I think it's his thumb that he injured. But yeah, so they're going into the depth chart for their running backs.
Need to send him out to L.A. and see Dr. Shin.
Oh, Dr. Shin would.
Yeah, be pretty nice. It's up. And it's in.
Yeah, wow, that's
A
a
30-yard field goal.
yeah.
A 30-yard field goal by Rhett Butler, and he had plenty to spare.
Oh yeah, he did from an awkward spot. too.
Yeah. Again, Mr. Automatic.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, we haven't seen him miss many.
Yep.
Not just this year, but in the years past. Okay, so that brings the score to Wagner 31, Miami 9, with 6:19 left in the game. Both teams do have 3 timeouts. I doubt we'll see very many of those being spent, just considering that the deficit is up to 22 now.
Yeah. Imagine both teams are, wanting to get out of here without having any major injuries.
Right. Yeah, like I mentioned, the Bulldogs here have won the last 19 consecutive matchups between these two schools. And as far as the records that I could see, those are the only matchups between these schools. So Miami has never beat Wagner in football, from what I can tell. And this would make number 20, at least 20 in a row.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Some
22 wants to
confusion.
call his own shot.
Yeah, let's see if it pays out for him.
Does
It
not.
does not. He gets all the way down to the 16.
He literally went to
And number 3. I bet number 3 is mad right now.
He came completely onto his side right in front of him and decided to catch it.
The ball was almost to his hands, and he ran through. And best catch of the night.
It was a pretty solid catch.
There is a penalty flag back down at the 35. We'll see what that's about. Again, another fairly lengthy conversation with officials. And they just say personal foul on the Bulldogs. They didn't tell us, so they'll get half the distance to the goal. That's going to bring them back to the 8-yard line. So very similar situation to what we saw the Bulldogs down on the same end zone.
Yep.
So, or same end of the field, I guess I should say. So we'll see if they can get a similar outcome. Okay, so we have 1st and 10 from the 8 for the War Dogs. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game. Band is hard at it.
Yes, they are.
Design quarterback
camper.
Javon Smith with a deep tackle in the backfield.
He got there quick.
He did. And, the quarterback's been really good about getting out of those situations, and Javon said, no, sir.
Yeah.
And he's got him tackling down. Wow. They spotted at the 4. I thought it was at about the 2. But
Yeah.
what do I know?
Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm no football coach, but I would not have that quarterback continue to run the ball in this situation.
No, what are you gaining out of it? You know he can do it. And you're only just letting him run the risk of getting hurt here. And if you're not going to throw the ball down the field, you're not going to be competitive in this matchup.
But they do it again.
Right up the middle.
Yep.
They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, I guess he'll pick up a yard. So we're looking at 3rd and 14 now at this point.
Yeah, one might play.
Yeah, I don't see the benefit
No.
of this decision. But
No. Because, I mean, you continue to run the clock, so it's not like you're trying to get down there and make something happen.
Yeah, no, I mean, I will say Coach Gardner is a little bit more experienced
Sure.
than the two of us. I mean, he has been successful in the past, and even here at Miami, he's been successful over the last 3 years being a playoff team. Yeah, sometimes you kind of want to sit back and question, what are we doing? This will say it's going to be a false start, which will take them back another 2 yards.
Yeah.
Let's see, it looks like they're going to spot this at about 3. So we have 3rd and 14, 3rd and 15 from the 3-yard line. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game.
4 minutes, 30 seconds.
What did I say?
9.
Sorry.
I was like, hold on now.
Wow, I thought this game was going by slow. Mike was going to call a timeout here with 4:16, not 9:16, but 4:16 left in the game. Down 22, backed up on their own 3. They're going to try to figure out a way to get out of this situation. Yeah, I don't know. They've been reluctant to throw the football. You would think if they really want to get out of the situation after this timeout, they would throw the football, but we'll see.
Right.
Now, the Wagoner defense has not made it easy to throw that ball.
No,
The coverage has been pretty good, and the defensive line is bringing a lot of pressure to this quarterback and making him scramble.
Yep, so again, Friday Night Bulldogs is brought to you by Wagoner Media Arts class from Wagoner High School, ran by Mr. Cameron Suarez, who's also on the camera tonight, so doing a good job, minding his P's and Q's over there, doing it.
What was it? You said dotting his T's and crossing his I's?
Yep.
So here we go. I have the timeout. It's 3rd and 15 from the 3-yard line. Down 22 points with 4:15 left. Quarterback run. And he's tackled up to 5.
I
don't see what the point of that was. What was the timeout?
I'm not sure.
I mean, I don't want to be too critical of the decision there, but you're down 22 points, and you run the same play that you've been running out of a timeout that you didn't even have to spend,
Yep.
right? Like you said, at this point, you just kind of want to get out of here without any injuries, and you're still running your starting quarterback
Right.
against a stout defense.
Yep.
So they'll punt with their feet in the end zone. He gets it off. Jonas Smith on the return.
Nice move.
The whistle was blown, or the play was blown dead. Miami coaches are not happy about that.
No, they're not. But they did blow the whistle before the ball popped up.
Yes. Now Jonas Smith is one that has breakaway speed whenever he gets out in the open. So he could be a threat on those returns if that keeps being an option.
Yep.
All right. Bulldogs have the ball at the Miami 35, so great field position here.
Yeah, it
3
is.
minutes, 24 seconds. I would assume we see a lot of the handoffs. They do bring in their second string quarterback. That is number 23, Colin Moore, joined in the backfield by Gavin Edwards. I believe we're just going to hand the ball off and get out of here.
What grade is Colin Moore, Jeff?
Let's see. And he's going to run it himself.
Oh, nice. Cool. That's
Wide open.
That's a way to take advantage of your opportunities right there.
Boy, howdy. Wow. Number 23, Colin Moore, is just a sophomore.
Okay.
So, first minutes at quarterback, at least in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't believe he got in against Kuita, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so first play as a sophomore, and you're going to get in for a 35-yard touchdown?
Yeah, something like that. That was a heck of a run. Broke a
was,
tackle,
yeah.
hit a hole pretty hard.
Yeah, he got met at the line of scrimmage. And
You
then
talk about
pulled off
breakaway
of it.
speed. My goodness.
Yeah, no kidding. Do you teach him?
No, I don't know the name.
Okay. Hey, speaking of you teaching, I heard you got something today.
Yeah, it was awarded with the October Teacher of the Month at Wagoner High School. That was a cool surprise. Students voted on it, so I'm really appreciative of all my students. Hey, I love being with those kids, and apparently some of them like being around me, so...
I will say, going to the football games with you, you are like a legend just walking around, and everybody's yelling, Mr. Hurst. I think they're talking to me, and very rarely are they. So congratulations on that, especially in Wagner. There's a lot of great teachers
Yes, there
there
is.
at the high school, and
Absolutely.
that should be a really proud honor for you. So
It is. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of teachers that I really lean heavily on, and have leaned heavily on, in the last few years. So,
yeah.
A lot of, I'm actually not really doing anything. I'm just taking all the credit.
Okay, so 3:13 left in the ball game here. Wagner's up 38-9 against the War Dogs. So Rhett Butler's PAT was up and good just a little bit ago, and he will be the kickoff specialist as well. Let's see who returns this for the War Dogs. Keep an eye on number 22.
Hey, thanks, B-Man. Do I teach you, B-Man? I mean, it is number 22.
22 is a magnet.
Number 3 just got out of his way. Oh, and he fumbles it.
Did he fumble it?
He did.
It was Caden Holiday on the tackle there. He did.
He got the ball.
Wagner recovers it. Okay. Not a great sequence of events for the War Dogs that you want to see.
No.
Where they thought they had the fumble on the punt. The whistle blew the play dead.
Yeah.
And the very next play, Wagner's quarterback, Colin Moore, runs it for 35 for a touchdown. Kick it off to you, and you fumble it.
Yeah.
And Wagner gets the ball back. They will have the ball at the 28-yard line, and the same lineup will come out for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate series of events for
especially being in the situation that you're already in,
Yeah.
right? It's just kind of kicking you while you're down.
Right.
But hey, the Bulldogs have to keep playing. Number 62 is going to trot off the field. Looks like he's being forced off the field. Not really sure what this is. Number 64 will replace him. That's our in the center, so interesting. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, it's going to be a false start there.
I mean, not a great start, not a great setup for the play, so you don't expect the play to just go wonderfully.
Right. Okay, so that will back the Bulldogs up to the 33-yard line, it looks like. 3 minutes left in the ball game. 38-9. Bulldogs are leading the War Dogs.
Hey, shout out Clinton Carter, hashtag Hursties for life.
Comes from a great family.
Yes, he does.
They're going to hand that ball off to Gavin Edwards up the middle. He'll pick up a gain of 2.
Goes to number 16. Run down to the 7-1 side of Harvey.
They're going to bleed this clock a little bit.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left. About 20 seconds left on the play clock. So they're going to try to hand this ball off as many times as they can and get that clock as low as they can.
Quarterback keeper again. Why not try it again?
Right. Worked for a 35-yard TD in the last time they did it, so this time they pick up about 4, and that will be 3rd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left, and the ball game. Kind of take their time getting the play call into the offense, and we're going to run this thing down to about 1:45 before they snap the football. End around to Jonah Smith. He picks up about 1.
Yeah, didn't have much opportunity.
Yeah, didn't have a hole out there on the edge. Okay, so that will bring 4th and about 7. They're going to go for this. They're going to kick field goal. Looks like they're going to go. Again, play call is taking a while to get in, just burn that clock down. There's 1:15 left in the game. And they will end up snapping this with about a minute left. Okay.
So Gavin got the ball, the middle.
Pick up about 2 or 3. Gain of 3. So yeah, the War Dogs will have the ball. Wagner's just trying to get the clock down as low as they possibly can there. Not really trying to rub salt in the wound. And War Dogs will get the ball back. 58 seconds left in the game. 38-9. So let's see, they'll get the ball at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. Any guesses on the play?
Quarterback run.
That's what I was thinking too. Oh, he's going to pass, maybe.
Well, he wants to.
And he finds
Does
number
complete a
25.
pass.
Yeah.
Yep. Interesting. So they still have the starting quarterback out there.
They just now started passing the football.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of young guys getting reps here for the Wagoner defense. So here's what's promising, or here's what you want to see from these young guys is game tackles. You want to see guys flying to the football.
Absolutely.
And he's going to sling this thing down the field.
Yeah, he is. He'll be rewarded for it. Oh, no, he dropped it.
Okay.
Looks like he caught it for a second.
That's what I thought too. The line judge says no. So they'll try it again. 3rd and 2. They are at the 32-yard line with 24 seconds left in the game. So this young defense definitely wants to make a name for themselves here.
Yeah.
It's their showcase, so to speak.
Sure.
now they'll hand it off. Okay.
He didn't go down.
No, he did not. That was a stout run right there.
Yeah, it was.
Number 23 looks a little shaken up, kind of holding his arm down.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, not what you want to see, especially at this point in the game, but not at all. But he does run off the field, and Gavin Edwards will come in the game for him. Okay, so gunslinger all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That'll pay off for him. Yeah, I mean, it was a good throw, obviously.
Sure.
Good catch and finish. Just too little, too late.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 7 seconds left in the game, and all of a sudden now, once the Bulldogs' second unit comes in, is whenever you start slinging the ball around the field.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, the defense has to grow, and those are the moments that allows you to grow.
Yep.
So, although it's not the result that you want, good experience for this team.
Sure. And a good starting quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, not just the quarterback, but the starting offensive
Yeah.
4A team.
Yeah.
That has been a playoff team for the last 3 years.
Yep.
Somebody forgot something, looks like. Oh, they just we tried to bring 7 balls out on the field and had to get rid of them. And the kicker is the one that they forgot. Okay. BAT is up. It's been good.
Hey, shout out Reagan Poteet, aka Reaganus Maximus.
Okay, so that brings the score to Wagoner 38, Miami 16, with 7 seconds left in the game. Bulldogs are really just wanting to get out of here and make that hour-and-a-half trip back home.
Yep. I can relate.
Yeah. Yes, me too. Me too.
It's a long ride home.
Yeah. I'm glad you're driving.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, thanks again we're still at 270 people watching. Thanks again for tuning in to Friday Night Bulldogs. Again, this stuff's all put together by the Wagoner High School Media Arts class. So they do a really good job of doing all the behind the scenes stuff. So, again, thanks to them for the opportunity for me and you to get to do this together. It's pretty cool.
To go watch Wagoner football.
Yeah, exactly.
It really is a blast. And again, just getting these kids relevant skills in the 21st century is amazing. So.
Hope everybody can appreciate the window that we've been provided in this in the booth up here tonight.
It does provide a little bit more culture to the broadcast.
Yeah.
So. Boy, this is taking excessively long. I don't know if it actually is or if I just want to go home. But it looks like they might try an onside kick here. Boy, that is...
Surely not.
I think they are. Look where it's lined up, and they were awfully confused because they're not in the situation very often. Not that they're in the situation right now, but...
Oh.
I guess just I don't know. They do.
Doesn't go nearly far enough.
We went 6 yards. Okay.
I'm
baffled.
I'm confused about what they're trying to accomplish here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where was all this whenever the game was still
in reach?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're just trying to build confidence for their players, but like you're saying, like go fight to win this thing. Don't fight for confidence.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like. Okay, so it looks like the starters for the Bulldogs will come back on the field, or at least Keyshawn will. Oh, he's just going to do it. They're going to go in victory formation. He's going to take a knee, and we're going to get out of here. I think the War Dogs will call their 2 timeouts.
We'll see.
Nope, looks like
No, they're
clock running.
they're waving the white flag, so to speak. Okay, so your final was Wagner 38, War Dogs 16. Yeah, I don't think there's really much left to say.
Nope, Wagner came in and handled business. Cleaned some stuff up, but left a lot to be desired as far as penalties go. But other than that, had a really good game.
Yeah, they did. The offense really hummed there for a little while until right there at the end, and we were just ready to get out of here. Yeah, so like you said, cleaned up the turnovers. Penalties are still cautious, so to speak. Yeah, we have another winnable game next week against Catoosa. We're hosting Catoosa. They're at Del Conde Stadium. Another game for us to grow and get better before we really get into the thick of our schedule. So we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yep. Thank you guys. Have a good night.